Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Crystal High Queen. So today we are going to do a reading for the Divine Masculines in the Twin Flame Collective. Let's just see what's the energy right now. I've already pre-shuffled my cards. I've cleared the energies in this space, so we are good to go. All right, so what's going on in the Divine Masculine's physical reality currently, please? What's going on in his physical reality right now, please? Oh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in his physical reality. What is he thinking about the Divine Feminine right now? Oh, okay. A lot of thoughts about the Divine Feminine. We will just lay out the cards first, guys, and then I'll get into the details. All right. So, what is he thinking about the Divine Feminine currently? Death in reverse. What is he feeling about her? What's in his heart space right now or currently? He wants to spoil her. Bring her gifts. All right. What does he want to say to her? What's his message to her? Lovers in the reverse. Okay. What's his blockage, please? What's blocking him or what's bringing his energy down currently, please? He's unable to focus. All right. What's going on in his karmic situation, please? In his karmic situation. Oh, he has clarity. Okay, what about his karmic partner? Currently, what's going on with the karmic partner? If the karmic partner is present or very much there in his life, what's going on with his karmic partner? The karmic keeps an eye on him. All right. She might be spying on him. Okay. What are the Divine Masculine's long-term intentions for his Divine Feminine currently? What are his long-term intentions for her? She's very close to his heart. He doesn't want to share her with anyone. He's very possessive over her. But he's keeping that to himself. He doesn't want her to know about this. All right, let's just see. What is his overall energy when it comes to his Divine Feminine and this connection? What is his overall energy, please? He has a deeper understanding about this connection. He's very isolated as well. All right, what physical actions is he going to take currently or in the near future? What physical actions is he going to take? He's obsessed, but there's a lot of fear as well. All right, what's the outcome, please? What's the outcome in the near future with this energy? What's the outcome, please? Okay. So the ships are going to come in very soon. Something that he has been waiting for or something the Divine Feminine has been waiting for is going to manifest. All right, so we are now going to clarify these cards, guys. Just please remember that this is just energy. And it's not gender specific, so however it resonates with your situation, please take it like that. I will also mention the zodiac signs after we have clarified all these cards. Okay, so it's just energy again. Zodiacs don't really matter, but some of you like to know what the zodiac signs are, so for that reason, I'll just clarify. All right? Okay. So, why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the Divine Masculine's physical reality currently place? So he's working on his finances currently. He's really focused on his finances. He might have gone bankrupt in the near past, in the recent past, I'm sorry. So, or this can also be that he is out of a commitment now, a previous commitment. He might have been committed to a karmic, but now he's out of that commitment. And because of that, there has been a severe loss of finances. So he's really focused on working on his finances right now. All right, let's see. Why is the Death in reverse in what he thinks about his divine feminine, please? This is, the Death in reverse is it's a very hard change. He's going through a very hard change in his life right now. He's transforming, but it's really hard for him. This can also be that physically he's not feeling so well. He might be suffering from addictions, or he might be in poor health in some way. But this period, this transformation is extremely hard for him right now. Okay, why is Death in reverse here, please? Yeah. So the Emperor in this card, he's really thinking back to the old times. So we have two children here in the background. So the children represent, playful times, innocent times full of love, innocence, laughter. Okay, so he's looking back to those times that he spent with the divine feminine. There are mountains in the background, and mountains are symbolic of protection. I see them as something very solid, something that encircles you with its protection, right? And there are lily flowers, but these are just buds. They are not open yet. They are not fully open, not blossomed. Okay, so the emperor has an armor on his body. So definitely he thinks back to those sweet memories, to those sweet times, but he still has his armor on. His heart, he's afraid to open up, to open his heart. He's really possessive over you. He wants to protect the divine feminine. He wants to protect her, provide for her. But then there's still a sense of, like not opening up, not feeling comfortable when it comes to opening up his heart. Okay, this is also strategizing what should be done. So all this change, all these feelings, thinking back to those memories, it's really hard for him because he's not able to let it go. He's extremely bothered right now that why is he not able to move on from this. So yeah, and the emperor is full of passion. There's a lot of sexual passion as well for the divine feminine, but it's just he's holding it all back. It's just bottling up. He's not able to let it out somehow, and it's really hard for him to keep all this back, hold all this back. Okay, why is the Six of Pentacles here in his heart space? Why is he feeling that for the divine feminine right now? It's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so the thing is, he really wants to spoil his divine feminine. He wants to provide for her. He wants to buy her gifts. Okay? Like, he doesn't want to ever say no to her. Whatever she wants, he thinks that he should be able to provide that, right? But the thing is, right now, because of this financial situation, he feels restricted. Of course, it's all in his mind. Maybe the divine feminine would not even mind if he's bankrupt or he doesn't have much to, provide. She won't even mind. But this is a mental blockage. He is restricting himself from coming forward because he feels until and unless he is financially, more stable, or maybe he can spend lavishly on the divine feminine, he's not good enough to come forward. That's what he's thinking, and it's a mental blockage. Okay, what does he want to say to the divine feminine? Why is the lovers in the reverse, please? The lovers in the reverse is, again, he has broken up with a karmic. He is not in a relationship with a karmic anymore, but this is also about not being able to make a solid decision, a final decision. He's very indecisive right now as to what should be done, right? So let's just clarify that. Why is the lovers in reverse, please? Yeah. So his intuition might be telling him what the right path is, okay? Because one sword is tilted towards the moon, and moon is all about intuition. A crescent moon especially is all about intuition. So his intuition knows he's being, his intuition might be screaming in his face that, look, boss, this is something that you need to do, and this is what you should do. So he knows, his heart knows what he must do. But again, mental blockage. He is mentally not able to decide whether or not he should come forward, whether or not this should be, taken forward with the divine feminine, because first of all, he's not feeling good enough for her because of his finances. Okay, and it's like this is really hard for him, holding his feelings back, not feeling good enough, but then constantly dreaming and thinking about her. It's really hard for him, guys. Okay. All right. So in his blockages, why do we have Four of Cups in the reverse? Why do we have Four of Cups in the reverse, please? Yeah, so again, he's waiting for his finances to grow. He already has a plan in mind, because this young man, it looks like, once these coins are, these fruits are ripe enough to pluck from the tree, he has a plan. So once this is done, he is going to come forward, right? But with the Four of Cups, right now, this is just overwhelming for him. He is unable to focus maybe on his life, on his work, because this is too much. The divine feminine is very heavily on his mind right now, and he's just feeling like I'm not good enough for her. So this is overwhelming. Okay. Right. But he's waiting. There seems to be a lot of waiting in this reading. He's just waiting for something to happen. Maybe he's waiting to get some money to come in, right? Maybe he's waiting for his financial conditions to improve. Or maybe he's just waiting and watching what's going on with the divine feminine. He's trying to understand, where is she at? Where does she stand when it comes to this connection and him? Does she even think about me? Do I ever cross her mind? Or has she just forgotten me, and has she just moved on? Okay? So that's why all this indecision. Okay, why is the sun here in in his karmic situation, please? Why is the sun here, please? Yeah. So he has clarity that he needs to build his finances first in order to come forward. Because the sun is also about ego. Until and unless he feels financially more stable, I think he's not going to make a move. Because, this is about his ego, his pride. He doesn't want to show up not feeling good enough, not feeling confident enough. So that is why he's going to build up his finances first in order to come forward. So the Three of Pentacles is also about extremely obsessed, extremely focused on the divine feminine. He might be, just not able to sleep at night. He might be drinking too much. Maybe that's why this death in reverse. It's about poor health. So maybe he's not getting enough sleep. Maybe he's intoxicating himself in order to, ease the pain that he feels by being apart from the divine feminine, because it might have been a long time since he last spoke to her or was physically with her. So there's a lot of pain in his heart because of this separation. So that's why he's strategizing what should be done. And I think he already has a plan with the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. He has a plan. He knows what he needs to do and when he needs to come forward. But before doing that, he's going to build up his finances. Because the thing is that he wants to spend lavishly on his divine feminine. He wants to spoil her. He wants to do something that no other man or no other karmic might have done for the divine feminine previously. So he wants to stand out. That's why. Okay, so when it comes to his karmic, why is the Page of Swords here, please? When it comes to his karmic, why is the Page of Swords here, please? Okay, so the karmic, she is still in love with the divine masculine. Okay, so she is still hoping to revive this relationship with him. Okay, or because the thing is that she keeps spying on him. This is like constantly watching his moves, okay? Because this is what she's hoping. She's hoping to get him back. Okay, we'll clarify. How does the divine masculine views this karmic, please? How does the divine masculine views this karmic currently, please? Okay, so with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there's a lot of conflict here, okay? So the divine masculine with the Two of Wands, I think he has already chosen that he wants to be with the divine feminine, because he has chosen the wand in the left hand side, okay? So the left hand is always about the heart for me. There's a cat as well here, and the cat is about intuition. So the divine masculine has already chosen that he wants to be with the divine feminine, because this is related to his heart, his intuition, okay? So yeah, so maybe that's why this karmic keeps an eye on him, because intuitively, with the Two of Cups, intuitively she knows that he's desiring this Two of Cups with someone else now, because and she might also be extremely jealous because of that, because Five of Wands is also about jealousy. Okay. So intuitively, she also knows that he's not into her anymore, but for some reason, she's still hoping to get him back. But I think the divine masculine is already prepared to leave this behind, and he has chosen that he wants to be with the divine feminine. But for some reason, he's not able to decide whether or not he should come forward right now. So there's indecision when it comes to that. But in his heart, he has already chosen the divine feminine. Okay. So in his long-term intentions, why is the Four of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Four of Pentacles here in his long-term intentions? Yeah. So again, with this Chariot card, he's conflicted. That's why he's holding back. Or both these horses, the white one is going that way, the black one is going this way. Okay. So there's conflict. His spirit, his heart, the white horse, is telling him to just go for it, right? To just go for the divine feminine. But then his ego, the matrix twin that he is, his ego side is telling him that no, you're not good enough right now. There needs to be more money, more financial stability. You should look more good, like, right? The social status, something like that. So he's very conflicted. Or this might also be that, I don't know if whether or not she's interested anymore, whether or not she's going to accept my offer. So there's a lot of conflict going on when it comes to the divine feminine, or approaching her, to be more specific. Okay. But definitely with the Four of Pentacles, she is extremely close to his heart. Look how strongly this man is clutching this coin to his heart. So this is an old man. So it might be that not being with the divine feminine, or not being able to talk to her or see her physically, it's really taking a toll on his health. He might have started aging now, and also with the death in reverse, he is in poor health right now. So he's definitely, there's that age factor. He thinks that he's aging quickly, and he's not in good health, not feeling good enough physically, financially. Okay, so this is like a deficiency, divine feminine deficiency. Yeah, that's what this is. That's why he's holding back. Okay. So in his overall energy, why is the Hermit here, please? In his overall energy. Yeah, so basically he's feeling very isolated, first of all, with the Hermit card. He's very isolated. He's not socializing much these days. He seems to have lost his macho, okay? Because earlier he might have been a very party person, like going out, drinking. But now he seems to be just keeping to himself. Because with the King of Swords, he's logically trying to understand what's good for him in the long run, because whatever choices or decisions he has made in the past, he has just felt very alone and very isolated. Okay, but it was only after meeting his divine feminine, because she loved him for who he is. There was no judgment from her, and it might have been very natural. She just loved him naturally for who he was, whatever he was saying, whatever he was doing. He had a lot of insecurities, maybe about his physique, maybe about his finances, his social status, but it didn't faze the divine feminine. She originally felt a connection to the divine masculine, and he understands with the Hermit. He understands, he's going within, he's digging deeper as to why it was like that with the divine feminine, and why it never happened with anyone else. Okay, so he's getting ready to speak up. With this deeper understanding, it's just motivating him to, start expressing his truth. There's a lot of yellow here, so I think yellow is about the solar plexus. So it's getting activated. He wants to speak his truth, but he's logically trying to understand as to how to express his truth, first of all, and how to, and with the sword in his hand, it's like how to come forward, what would be the right way, what would be the honorable thing to do. Okay, because he doesn't want to make mistakes now. He's done with that. So that is why, so there's a lot going on in his mind. It might look from the outside that, he's not interested and he's not communicating and he's just, he's not bothered, but that is not at all the case, divine feminines, because there's a lot going on in his mind. Okay, so this is someone who is an overthinker. Okay, they will, this is someone who is like, so there's a person who likes to give blunt shots when they are in a war. They are the ones standing in front and just fighting the war straightforward, right? But the divine masculine is, this is like a very camouflaged kind of an approach. Okay, too much thinking, too much strategizing, logical, right? They don't want to make any mistake now, because the ultimate goal is to win the divine feminine back. So there can be no mistakes, and that is why for now he's just holding himself back, and it's extremely hard for him. I can't stress much on that. It's really hard for him to control his feelings, his passion for her, but he's going to come forward when he knows he's going to win her back. So yeah, we have a motorbike in the background. So of course, definitely he's going to come forward when he knows that he's going to win her back, that the victory will be his. That is the only time he's going to come forward. All right. So why is the shadow side here, please? In his physical actions, why is the shadow side here? Okay, the devil and the angel. So he looks himself like the devil. So the shadow side in this deck is also the devil. There's a devil behind. Okay, so these two people are fearful of confrontation from him. So this is what he feels like for himself. So he's in a lot of negativity. He's obsessing about the divine feminine. There's a lot of fear and paranoia when it comes to, facing her. He's avoiding confrontation from her, basically. Okay, but he sees her as this angel. Okay, there's a rainbow in the background, so he might have chosen something really dark over all this beautiful light and this rainbow. Okay, so that's why maybe he's really fearful of the judgment that might come from the divine feminine if he approaches her. Okay, so he sees you like a beautiful angel. Okay, so she has her 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth. So he sees the divine feminine as someone who's extremely balanced, beautiful, pure, light energy, a lot of colors, rainbow in the background, sun shining, right? So that's why he thinks very little of himself. Right now, he's not feeling good enough at all. But if we are talking about actions, what physical actions is he taking towards the divine feminine? It's obsession. He's continuously obsessing about her. Because again, we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that's how he sees his divine feminine. Okay, she's someone extremely beautiful, gorgeous, financially stable. She's doing well for herself. She might be a business owner, or she might have a regular 9 to 5 job. Okay, whatever it is, she's beautiful and she's fiercely independent. She might be extremely curvy. She might like silk dresses or statement jewelry. Okay, so yeah, that's how he sees the divine feminine, and that is why there's that sense of not feeling good enough for her. Because, oh my God, look at that goddess. And why will she ever choose me now? Because whatever went down in the past, and with, all his mental blockages, his insecurities, he's just, right now, he's not ready to make a move. Okay, but in the outcome, we have the Three of Wands. So what is the Three of Wands about, please? In the outcome, thank you. So Three of Wands is like he's unstable right now. He's upset with himself. There's a lot of jealousy as well. Okay, so we have 3 here. So there might be a third party or maybe he thinks that there's a third party that's investing in the divine feminine. There's someone else who's more focused on the divine feminine now, and maybe this person is investing in her, giving her his time or whatever. So there's a lot of jealousy coming in from the divine masculine, and this is also about not feeling emotionally balanced. So in the outcome, he's waiting. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you how it is, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because it doesn't serve any purpose. We need to know what's going on so that it can help us practically on our journey, right? So anyway, just one more clarification. Why is the King of Cups here, please, in the reverse? Oh, okay. So again, he's very emotionally unstable, maybe because of this karmic as well. So the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is a very bitter woman, okay? She's nasty. This is like narcissistic energy, guys. So that is why, because of this karmic situation, this unstable karmic situation, he himself is feeling very unstable, and that is why there needs to be, the divine feminine needs to have more patience for this to manifest in her physical reality, because he's dealing with this narcissistic karmic. Okay, this is an extremely bitter woman. She might speak very hurtful words. She will not hesitate in humiliating someone. So this is not a good energy to deal with. So that is why the divine masculine is not. She might have told him that, oh my God, you're good for nothing. Or maybe something about his physique, or maybe about his finances. Okay, so there's a lot of insecurity because of this karmic. She might have given him some bullshit in the past, and which really made a mark in the divine masculine's heart. Okay, so this woman is also one of the main reasons that he is so emotionally unstable right now. So maybe that's why there's patience required in this situation. Okay, so we'll just get some messages. What would the divine feminine, what would the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know right now, please? What are his messages to her, please? What would the divine masculine say to the divine feminine right now, if he could? What are his messages, please, to her? I have issues with my parents and family. Yeah, so this karmic, so this can be related to this karmic as well. If he's married to this karmic, if she was a wife, then this can be related to that, because there's a lot of issue and conflict and ego clashes, right? So a lot of issues going on in his family, or maybe with a karmic. That's what he wants you to know. Divine Feminine. Okay, what else? What else does he wants the Divine Feminine to know, please? I dreamt about you last night. It was so real. So he might be dreaming of you right now. And we have 5 retrogrades, I think, right now, including Mercury retrograde. So this time, I think Neptune is also retrograde. I'm not sure, but Neptune is also about dreams, okay? So he might be dreaming of you, or maybe you are dreaming about the Divine Masculine right now. Okay, so there are messages hidden in these dreams, guys. Just try to make note when you wake up in the morning. Just try to make a note of these dreams, because there's always a message hidden in these dreams, and try to Google it. If you can't really decipher it on your own, just try to Google what this particular scenario or what this particular thing in a dream means. And it might be that you are seeing your Divine Masculine, so he might be trying to meet you on the astral plane. So just try to remember, because there's a message hidden. He's definitely trying to tell you something. Okay, 2 more cards, please, and then we'll end the reading. I am very angry, mostly at myself. Yeah, so that's that energy. Because he's holding so much back, his passion, his feelings, his love. He's unable to focus on work. There's financial instability, okay? He's obsessed. But then this karmic is creating so many problems in his life. So a lot going on right now. Like, don't even be mad at him, guys. Divine Feminines, please don't be mad at him, because there's a lot on his plate, okay? And this is a part of his learning. So just have sympathy, just send him your love, just send him good energy, and just carry on with your day. That's the best thing that you can do for your Divine Masculines right now. Okay, last card, please. You're so delicious, I want to lick you. So this card keeps coming up. I don't know. There's something about the way you taste. I don't know. Maybe he likes to give you a head. Okay, so it will depend on your situation. If you have been physically intimate with your Divine Masculine in the past, maybe that's something he really liked doing, giving you a head. Or maybe he just likes the taste of your lips or your skin. So something around those lines. Okay, so okay guys, so this is our reading for like current energy about the Divine Masculines. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.